I don't know if you're early with those counting there or not, but hello. Hello, Orville. Hello. Hello, everyone else as well. Hello. Man, I haven't had a sip yet. Fast, yeah. Imagine if I now crank up the speed of the timer so it like you have to even type the numbers faster. But yeah. So yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to well, not unexpected, but like not a themed stream because no, I'm not gonna do any of that today because well, I'm only turning on the stream today because today is possibly the most beautiful Cup of Day map ever. Like, I've looked at the trailer for it, and I'm just like I'm blown away. I'm blown away. It's like now in my mind. Well, we'll see. Okay. I won't spoil anything if you don't know about the map. You'll see. You'll see. But yeah, it's very stunning and it's a nice map, so that's another reason why I'm going live today. But yeah, until then, I'm going to quickly do a Ice Slide League discovery. Is it the skeleton map? No. Game capture, Trackmania. I'm going to do Ice Slide League discovery. That's yeah, Molotov is participating in it, so you know I need to start practicing. I'm going to be like, 10, 15 minutes of it. Not much, but yeah. That's basically it for... It's also going to be a short stream, probably an hour or so. I'm not gonna stay here long, because I have other things I want to do. Well, like, before this stream, I was doing my programming homework, which was with... what are they? Working with strings in Java. Java? So, yeah. What did I have to program? It's just homework. Nothing like specific. We just have some tasks for us to do with strings. Well, like this week's homework is to do with strings. Yeah, I think I finished 3 of the 4 tasks. I'll finish up the last one afterwards. Okay. Still can't even get through the start. What the hell? What's the line here? Because this jump doesn't... Okay, I guess wider, because I was going way too tight. And that throws you around, but no, I want the speed. Okay, sip, Orville? I don't know, at this rate, it doesn't even seem that I'll be able to get the... I won't be able to finish the map in 15 minutes. Yeah, it's very annoying that... I don't know, I'm not getting enough speed. Something doesn't feel right. I don't know if this map was made before or after the ice changes, so... But I don't know, would they be that strong? Oh. Oh, that's so bad mapping. Sip, Flammy. That is such bad mapping to leave a gap there. Drink? Well, I did what it says on the tin. I took a sip, and that's it. Yeah, ice cup of the day today, early thing from somewhere. This map's name is Crab Rave, so where are the crabs? Oh, I guess... What? I'm not spinning around at all here. There's two sets. Wait, what's the... Is there a message with the sip sip? Okay, if you're really insistent, sip the second sip. And I drank the least amount of water I've ever drinking with a sip sip. Are you happy now, Flammy? Why? I don't understand why you could... Why did you have to make that gap there? Okay, and then if you don't really... Fuck. Let's just try and make it through the map. Oh, nope. Okay, if you land like that. I guess I still do have to get used to the new ice mechanics. With all these jumps, just ice, and thankfully there are no 360s, which I would really hate, especially now that they're just... Ice 360s are even slower now, if I recall. So... But that's also kind of nice because I hated Ice 360s. Weird map? Yeah. All these jumps just don't feel right. Feels like... You know what? It feels like you're supposed to have more speed with the old patch physics. I don't understand how you're supposed to do that, plastic. Oh, fragile? Drive, yeah, it feels so slow. What the fuck is that? Then I slide out there. And then if you can make it through there. Okay. Oh, there. I thought, is there supposed to be a map mod? Because I've turned off card skids for the Cup Day map. Because I don't know, will the textures be embedded into the items, or will they be a custom mod, or I don't know. So just as a precaution, I took off the skid marks. Yeah, it does look better, at least. This is so weird. That is such a weird thing to add. Okay, no, I need to try and figure out how to do the end. No, okay, so at least with the approach I have, I cannot release. Please. Well, H-Team doesn't usually use a mod, but you know, just to be safe. Just to be safe. Well, again, I think I've only ever played 1 or 2 HTMH maps, and it was a while ago, so I can't remember. Was I using skid marks in those or not? So this has the TMGL skin. I guess as a nice segue to the TMGL, well, Trackmania esports announcement, I guess would be more general. Say it. Yeah. I don't know. I skimmed it. I skimmed the post. I don't know. I don't think it's made me more interested in the an esport, or TM esports. Or at least for me to try and go for like higher tier or anything. But then again, I am well aware I would have never made it anywhere there. So I don't know about the... I don't know about the duos. It feels like now that, oh, now Zerator Cup is no longer happening. Well, I guess we'll do duos then. I don't know how to feel about that. Ah, cool. Yeah. More people play matchmaking? Maybe. But is that a good thing? Fucking hell, what a bad respawn. Well, I guess, but they said they'll do like matchmaking will have the the high tier competitive maps for the like high tier players or something. I think that's something I read in the post. I don't know if that's good. Well, I don't know. I'm, of course, thinking about my own position of more of a casual player. Well, not a high-tier elite player or anything. So, I don't know about that. Okay, let's try and figure out. Man, that is such a hard, risky thing. Until I figured it out, at least. Because you can't, like, do a sharp slide into it. Because it just doesn't work. You slide out. Unless you can somehow get a good gear that you can sharp slide. But I highly doubt that's possible. I don't know how to feel about this map. It doesn't feel... I guess it's a competitive ice map. So, and competitive ice maps very rarely are really good. There's this part, I don't know. That'll definitely be very weird in actual rounds. I guess go wide. Okay, yeah. I guess you go wider there and then tighten the turn. Still missing 1.5 seconds to 80 and 2 seconds to world record. Let's see what Odgore does. Yeah, tighter. Yeah, just keeps it tight. Tight all the way. Sharper into the dirt. Tight there. Now keeps going, so to actually get the spin. The snap. Tight there, tight here probably. Then wide, goes a bit wide. Yeah. Watching ground, watching Masa, Masa is leaking left and right. Yeah, I don't know. Felt weird. But yeah, the whole Twitter thing was just, yeah. I posted on Twitter that the the most important thing today is the Cup of the Day map, because I honestly, I think it's kind of revolutionary, today's map. If you haven't seen it, there's just like, I know it's the first time I've seen anyone do this in Trackmania, so I do think it's very interesting. We'll see how it will work out. Yeah, what's my frame rate on this map? 60. In Cup of Day, I have no clue about that. Why do you think it's the map with... What map with the skeleton? It's a nice map, a Gallier or something by HTMH and Scarzor. I don't know, maybe that's the same map, maybe not. I have no clue. I've only just seen the trailers of the map. And the fact that it has the one thing about it just blew my mind. Like, how do you do that? This game. Guess those... Yeah, this is again, this is also an extremely pretty map. I don't know about the route. The route doesn't feel that great in my opinion. But it is what it is. Got like Division 3 on this. I did play without the mod on this map, so it looked very different. Although even without the mod, this map looked pretty good. Although it's arguable how, yeah, the route is... Okay, Ice Cup of Day. Let's go. Oh, damn. All Champions medals 1,000 ahead of offer. Yikes, must have been a hard one to do. I guess I will say I literally didn't look at what is in the scenery. What is it? A griller. I am stunned that they got cell shading. For those who don't know, cell shading is, I think it's the word for it, where you... Oh my god. It's when, yeah, cell shading is when you do like the black lines around objects. That, like, yeah, in theory it's easy to do them. Oh. It's not hard to, well, in theory in like other games it's probably not hard to do. I don't know, of course, but in this game I have no idea how to do it. Because it's not like, you know, in a 2D shape, 2D image, you just add an outline. No, the outline, like, moves around depending on where you're looking at it. So, you know, there's that. So, it's like, yeah, maybe the scenery could have been more complex. Well, I'm already starting to say, but yeah, it's still, in my opinion, stunning. They also do like, oh my god, most stunning map ever so far already. They do like comic book effects. Like, I really hope this like starts a new trend of like comic inspired maps or like things like that. Cruise control. Oh, that's if you have the speed, I guess. Oh, that's... Yeah, I think that's the... if you have speed. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Man, okay, I do not fully get the start. You go tight. No. Do you go tight? Like this effect, man. I know they, like... Man, they're just showing off. There's no way they're just not showing off. Well, H2H isn't showing off. I think Scarsor did only just only did the route. It's a decent route in my opinion. Okay, and then that's the risky finish. Okay. So currently it's about, for me it's about the start. By doing it. About doing it well. Tight? Is that good? Better? I don't know. Hard to figure out. It worked for you? Nice. Well, I can tell you, it did not work for me. I tried to subscribe to SRK for 6 months during September to save a bit of money. It unfortunately did not work out, and for some reason they just cancelled my subscription for not paying, even though, like, I've paid before. I don't know, we had like our like subscription method, or like what the Latvians now have to use to subscribe is changed or something. Something to like X Sola. Like we go through that, which I think is really dumb. That you have to go through some other like third party to just subscribe on Twitch. At least I think it's like something like that, because I keep getting like billings from that company for Twitch subs, so I don't know. Okay, so need to figure out. Did I watch GPS? Wait. Am I really losing 1.15 at start? Or is it just people who go way tighter? Yeah, it's just people who go way tighter. Okay, good PB here. Sub 48, it's not bad. The thing is, I think I also got billed for the 6 months, but it just... I don't know what happened. But if it works, that's nice. I do wonder if do I receive anything less? Or is it the same amount and it's just that Twitch takes less? I hope it's that Twitch takes less, you know? And also the fact that this map is able... Like... I'm going to have to figure out how the fuck did... Well, not that I need to, but I'd really want to figure out how the hell did H2H do cell shading in Trackmania? Like, can you add the The cells, I guess they're called cells. Can you add them to an item? How does it work? Like, I don't think it's an effect. I don't think it's like an ambience effect. Or like a media tracker effect, but maybe. I should get the same amount, hopefully, yeah. So, currently not in Division 1, maybe not even Division 2. Let's watch GPS, because I don't know how to do it. The riddle win this skin. There's a riddle here, okay, cool. So tighter there. Very tight in there. Oh, 360. Fuck off, Scarzor. I hate 360s. But okay. He also goes tight here, but he just doesn't get the snow. I have a PayPal, I just don't have any donation links or anything. And this is just a long ice slide. Okay. Alright. Okay, so figured out that the start is a 360, unfortunately. Which might mean that the map is... AT is almost impossible. I don't know. I don't know how to... Like, I am bad on the Ice 360, so... I wished that this map didn't have them. Like, yeah, I did my PB without it, but... Surely it has... Like... It has to be faster. Yeah, it is. Like, I think I had a good, like, no 360 start. And with a 360, I almost instantly beat it. Okay, so not Division. I need to at least save. I think half a second to be close to Division 1. So I'm not spinning around enough. But yeah, I need a really good start. And a good time. Half a second I think might be like close to Division 1. Like 0.7 I think would be Division 1. Fuck off. Why, Scarzor, did you have to add a 360 right after it gets nerfed? Yeah, way more speed going. Fuck. So I want a tight line there. So I need to go for it. I know I didn't change my stream title, but I don't think it matters. Way more speed, but does it matter? Okay, so if you go for too tight, you fuck up there. I kind of doubt my chances of getting Division 1. I don't know if even I will get Division 2, because I just can't get this. I hate 360s. Unfortunately, this map was made before the ice rework. God, I went extremely wide. Got tighter there. Small PB. No point. Actually, 0.4 is not bad. So yeah, as I was saying, like half a second. Well, you know, I improved by 0.4, and I'm almost Division 1 right now. So yeah, like another 0.2, 0.3. I think could secure Division 1, but I need to get through the map first to do that. I'm going to go a bit into focus mode. Nah, fuck. Not too much spin. Come on. Like if it only wasn't a 360, I think I could get Division 1 here. The thing is, I don't know how to do 360s still. I know like a rough input to like spin around on ice, but I don't know how to do them fast. And I only have 1 minute. Well, it's Division 2. I have 1 minute to even set a run, unfortunately. And I need... Oh, last run. Bad start. I don't think I can... Yeah. Fuck. Like, yeah, tighter line, but it doesn't matter because I can't get Division 1 anymore. I need a massive end right now. Nope. Ah! Wow, Scott, why? Why do you have to, like, why does anyone think the 360s are cool? Well, fuck, just screw 360s. It would be a great map without them. It's definitely the most stunning in terms of scenery, but just awful in terms of route. Zerti gets 65th, unfortunately. 95th for me. Okay, Division 2. Well, that's taken the any enthusiasm out of me. Alright. Just 360s don't why? Like what is how do you do 360s? Like how do you do 360s? I don't get it. Because it just doesn't feel consistent. Because the car also just doesn't start the, like, you know, you spin around and it just doesn't accelerate afterwards. Unless you, like, I have to do so much braking So with 360s to get a good turn. Please don't tell me this is like a Division 1 run. Okay, thank God no, but... that would be a PB. Would be a PB. Again, cocked by Scarsor's routing. And Scarsor just can't make a fucking good route if it for his life. It needs to also go wider into that. Into that reactor. And yeah, now I'm driving close to my PB when it's after quali. There are, well, the scenery hub has, well, the Trackmania scenery hub does do, like workshops sometimes, and I think they've done like 2 or 3 scenery workshops. I think like 1 or 2 media tracker, like one or two of them were like media tracker centered workshops, and the other were scenery, like, or like custom item building or something, well, creation. So there is something there. Something already exists like that, but well, H2H I think is, I don't know, but I'm assuming he does something very important outside of mapping. Because if I recall, he was like a game developer for Red Dead Redemption 2. In terms, like he built some like scenery for that game. Of course, I'm almost leading, and I said a good time. Let's see, 47-1. Yeah, I think I roughly remember something like that. 47-1. It would be a Division 1 time. Wee. Fuck. So yeah, like I'd say Trackmania Scenery Hub is just a really good place. Like they were really helpful when I was making my maps, specifically Speed Highway. They really, like if I had a question, I just asked in Scenery Hub and I got an answer real quick and nice. Something that really explained what I wanted. So yeah, I highly recommend Scenery Hub for any mapping requests. Not just, you know, scenery. They do everything, which is really nice. Why am I now so fast here? Why am I now so fast and almost so consistent? Fuck. Yeah, I heard something like he worked on Red Dead Redemption 2. I think he probably like there has to be some place his skill comes from, and well, that would Red Dead Redemption 2 would explain it, as arguably Red Dead Redemption 2 is like the one of if not the most stunning games in terms of visuals ever. Like realism and just like, you know, in general. Yeah. For sure. Well, I can maybe get gold on this map, but offer is a bit far. How the hell do I lose 20 positions there? Okay. I don't think I can make the risky jump, so I'll just do it safe. This RC drives a good time. Bunch of people here. Okay, my camera battery is below 50, but I don't think I'll have to worry because I think I'll do cup of the day, grind for gold, and that's it for it today. I want to like finish up my homework, and I'll have another homework I need to do. Man, I've rambled about this to other people, but like homework is such a like childish thing in my opinion. Like it has, in my opinion, it basically has no place in like higher education. So I don't know what it's still doing here. Like, I don't know if it is actually fact or fiction, but if I understand, homework was created. I don't know. Whoop, wait. I'm fine. We can make the risky jump. Yeah. Agreed. But yeah, as far as I understand, homework was like invented in like the either 19th, like mid 19th to the start of the 20th century or somewhere there, as like as punishment. So yeah, it explains a lot. Bit too much. Ooh. Bit bad, wrong line there. And it's that 360 that just keeps like messing me over. Okay. I have to go for safe. So safe loses you about a second. Okay, good to know. Grenadier drives 46.6. Alright. And I really need to trim my beard. Haven't done it in a long time. But like tomorrow I don't have any lectures because tomorrow it technically is programming course, but it's a recap like a recap lecture. And so far, I've done everything perfect. Like all of my like tests and homework have been graded 10 out of 10. So I don't think I need it. Yeah, but first day we have like an excursion to Riga with the leading mobile company, a 46A. Yeah, of course. And hello Zertzi. Yeah, nice time to you as well. Not the sub 47, but I don't know, maybe you already have a sub 47. But I hate that now I am driving Division 1 times in rounds. Why did I need the extra 10 minutes? Like, what did they do? Like, yeah, I haven't driven every round Division 1, but I've driven 2 or maybe even 3 Division 1s. I think 2 right now. I still don't like the 360, but at least the map. Now I figured the rest of the map out. It flows okay. And another PB. Massive PB, 46.6. Of course. Yep, another nice time. Still 0.4 until AT. Come here. Okay, I am fast. I am mildly consistent. I could potentially go far in Division 2 here. Well, not with a start like that. Oh, I definitely didn't want any of that penalty snow, but well, I hit it, so I don't need to think about it anymore. Okay, you cannot release in this end, except we're there to make the jump of the turn. 13, yeah. It seems like winning rounds basically are 46-6s. Hate the sand. It's not bad. I hate that you can't release on it. Well, if you mean the ice slide, the last ice slide, I hate that you cannot release on it. You were still yet to have sub 47 pace. Yeah. Alright, let's just continue. Keep going. Should not have tried. Just don't try to do things like that in rounds. Like, I tried to figure out, like, what action keys are for start, because how I usually do maps, well, I've seen that. If you have, like, an action key start to just get a tight turn, you can almost save like half a tenth of a second, sometimes more depending on the map and the start turn. Oh, not great speed, but it'll do. This risky finish is, thank God it's not hard. Grenade 46-4. Holy shit. Man, like, come on, Grenade. Come on. Why are you so fast? And BMQS is disconnected. Yeah. Okay. Action key. I guess maybe action key 2 start works. I'll test it. If I can see that it doesn't work, then I'll just do it without. Like, yeah, it can save. Just like, I hate that action keys even save anytime other than like tapping. That's also why I'm like, I thought about this, especially now that I've been hunting the maps, campaign maps. That, yeah, okay, action key 2. Now that I've been hunting the campaign maps, I've realized, like, there are a bunch of no slides in this campaign. Well, I don't think I'm doing any of them, even with the action keys, but, well, they're there. Maybe the world record does it with action keys, I don't know. But, like, you know, if they remove action keys, how are keyboard players meant to do no slides? Like, a good example for me is map 16. Map 16 from this campaign. Where, well, I figured out, and probably a bunch of other people figured out, that, you know, map 16, when it's after the plastic wall ride, if you full steer, if you try to make those turns with after the booster, if you try and full steer, you're sliding. You're just going to slide. And I figured out that action key 4 gives you a no slide there, which just means tighter line, better. But when I try to do it without the action key and just tapping, it's impossible. I find it absolutely impossible to do it without the action key 4. So how will... Oh, that is such a shaky start for me. But yeah, how will Nadio, like, address no slides and such things that will just become impossible without the action keys? Because then, if that happens, like, if they remove action keys, like, I can't find a single thing that controller just doesn't do better than keyboard. I have to go for risky. Ooh, ooh, that was close. That was close. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop the discussions and kind of focus on the driving right now. Because, yeah. Bad line with the... Oh, come on. Fucking reactor booster on ice gives me a bad line when I slide out. Seriously, is that going to be what causes me to go out? No, it's the end. Ah, of course. What if I didn't slide out? Okay. If I didn't fail the end as well, I could have saved it. Fuck. Screw. Ice react, like, what is it, boxing or whatever. Like, I'm fucking hell, Scars or Ice Reactor 360. It's just such a bad choice in terms of mapping. So let's see, everyone. Yeah, some people are just doing the 360 well. Like, why did I slide out onto the reactor? Xerxes also not getting great, but you know, still, he messes up. We'll stick around to see how Xerxes does, because now, well, I have gold medal, and I don't know, can I get offer? Probably with a lot of grinding I can get offer. That's a bit hard for me right now. So we'll cheer on Xerxes while we can. Oops, there we go. Wonder how Division 1 is going. Okay. Good start from Xerxes. 360, not great. I guess Xerxes doesn't, just like me, doesn't know how to do a good 360. Like I figured out roughly how to do it decent, but it's not because I knew how to do a good 360. It's because I just rip Xerxes. Could have gone tighter. Yeah, GG's. I'll stay in Division 2 right now. Got the time. Maybe I'll play a bit more after Cup Day. Yeah, I'm Lucko. With Xerxes. Went too wide into that line. So what were we discussing before? Well, we have, I might say a few more minutes until it actually becomes interesting, like top 4 and you know. We're discussing something. I can't remember. I need some, like, I need something or someone that all they do is just keep track of what I was talking about. Because I just keep on forgetting. And I can just keep losing my train of thought, and just the conversations or discussions I have on stream just become a complete mess. Oh, Divyash not saved. I saw like 2 people had to go safe in. Your top problem solved. What? Wait. What do you mean? Just a new topic problem started, I guess. Or just a... I guess you mean a new topic has started that I can't remember about my topics. I guess. I can remember that I was talking about homework. I was talking about how I don't like this map, Ice Reactor and 360. But that is not the conversation I want. There's like the homework was before the topic I'm thinking of, and ice things are afterwards. So to start a new topic and problem will solve. Unfortunately, that's not how this works. Unfortunately, well, not just me, but basically everyone. Like this is how I kind of like think a lot, is unresolved situations or problems. They stay in your brain. they stay in your brain. Like, consciously or not, they're somewhere still in there, and you kind of still keep thinking about them. And you'll keep thinking about them until you reach, I guess for your brain, a satisfactory conclusion. That's why, like, there are a bunch of things right now that I still, like, kind of think about from time to time. Because the conclusion of those things there is none. Hasn't reached one. Radiax. Oh, 2 people almost saved Grenade there. Yeah. Well, yeah, I remember, like, 3 topics ago, and the last topic, but I can't remember the second to last topic, which is kind of what I wanted to talk about before I had to... Well, I tried to go full focus mode, but you know how it went. And it did not go well. Oh, well, okay. As I don't want to waste time, I had 2 topics I want to say. Or 3. 3. Yesterday, me and my friends finished watching Hamilton, the musical. Like, we divided it, like, well, we watched it in the span of 3 days, not consecutive. Like, we watched 40-ish minutes of part 1. I don't know if it's actually divided in parts, but until the first intermission, we'll call that part 1. So, okay, well, who will save Grenade this time? Seems like no one, but yeah. We watched, like, the first 40 minutes, and then until the first, well, the only intermission, which was in, like, an hour and 15 in, so, you know, that. And yesterday we watched the rest, like, 1:15 to, like, 2 hours 40... 2 hours 20 or something. It was a bit, but yeah, we just watched the rest of it. Like, up until the last half an hour, I won't spoil anything, I guess. I won't, like, up until the last half hour of the musical, I was fine. I liked it. It was jovial, it was fun, entertaining, you know. It was nice. The last half hour, I was bawling. I cried my eyes out. Holy shit. I guess it's that, you know, basically almost like 2 hours of, like, happy entertainment, happy, like, story. And then it just hits you with the gut punches of absolute somber. Like, I'm thinking back on it now, and I'm like, I feel like I'm starting to well up ever so slightly. Huh. Yeah. I'm actually, I do think I am very, like, in that sense, I am very sensitive. Oh, skeleton scenery. I see this rib cage. Don't see. Well, that's like skull. This has, like, it seems it has Viking theme to it, or like Norse or something like that. So yeah. Where was I? Oh, I remember about Hamilton. So yeah, I just cried and cried. Yeah, I'm sensitive. Like, I don't know. Like, in the past few years, I've just, like, if it's just, I get absolutely destroyed with emotions very easily. In fact, some movies, yeah. Well, it's, of course, it's not every movie, but, like, if there is something that can be considered like a somber, an emotional moment, I am highly likely to cry. Like, what was the last time I cried? Oh, I definitely remember I was last time I was extremely crying, like roughly how I cried in Hamilton, was Endgame, Avengers Endgame, where, spoilers if you haven't watched it, I'll give you like a few seconds to mute me. And I'll clap my hands when the spoiler is over, so yeah. Spoiler, when Tony Stark, Iron Man, dies, I was, like, I watched it in the cinema, and I was just, like, sobbing, holy shit, because we were with him, like, a decade in terms of, like, when did Iron Man 1 come out? Was it 2008? Or something? I don't know. It was a long time ago, but yeah. I cried my eyes out with that scene, so yeah. End of spoilers. So yeah, that was emotional in Endgame. But last time... The thing is, I don't watch movies or series that much. Click? If I remember correctly, Click is the Adam Sandler movie that has... where he has a TV remote that can do very... I've not seen it. I am aware of it. I guess... You do you, Orville. Your emotions are valid. You can cry at Click. Titanic... The thing is, I saw Titanic as a kid, and maybe I welled up a bit, but didn't cry. And because I now know what happens, I'm unlikely to really somber up. Also, I don't know if Titanic is really emotional for me. It's not, it's not like just completely deadpan, but Other movies. Tell me you didn't cry. I can't remember. Like, the thing is, I would have to tell you what the first time I watched Titanic, how I reacted. Oh, okay. Titanic. Topic, brain. Okay, we're talking about the new rounds here. So it's Tigo versus Radiaxo. Both of them have made massive mistakes before, so they are both very lucky to still be here. Tigu is definitely the favorite here, because he is... I know him as an ice player, Radiaxo not so, but here he comes. What is it? The cool wind of Brazil. If you get that reference, I love you. Or something like that, but yeah, the cool wind of Brazil came in hot. But not good enough. He's crashed, and it is Tigu who wins Division 2 with a 46-7, a pretty good time. If you mean watch Click, I don't watch movies that much. I don't watch. I'll call it traditional media. I don't watch traditional media that much. So movies and TV series, I don't that much. So I guess while we have the topics in my mind, I'll play a bit. Of course, I'm 30th in the world right now with my time. Well, I can tell you, but you'll take my word for it, Orville, huh? Really? You'll trust me? Well, if you trust me, I will be honest and say that I won't watch Click. Like, I don't know, let's guesstimate an hour and 40-minute film for what is it? $2? €2? Yeah, I'll pass. Although, you know, I don't make money with my usual spending of time. But yeah, like, movies right now are just, I don't know, a big investment of time. Well, not that I do much anyway, but I don't know, I don't really enjoy movies anymore, in general. Of course there are good movies and whatnot, but... TV series, again, I don't watch. I'm thinking, like, thinking back to when was the last time I bawled my eyes out? Surely must be a TV series. Which one? Maybe even a game. Nah, I haven't played an emotional game in a while, I don't think. What TV series have I watched? I'm thinking maybe it's some anime that made me well up. Which one? I'm thinking JoJo. It was a while ago, but I don't think I cried at JoJo. Oh, Dragon Ball, definitely not. One Punch Man, no. Mob Psycho, no. Yeah, oh, also, that's another topic, but yeah. I don't know, there must have been a time I bawled my eyes out at something. Some, like, TV series or movie. I can't remember, so yeah. The other topic I want to talk about is... Oh, what was it? Okay, I watched Hamilton. The second topic is that I watched like a docu-series, a kind of docu-series on YouTube. It's not really, well, there is one series among them, but mostly it's like individual videos that you can consume on their own. Melody Sheep. They make some of the most fascinating videos, like kind of about existentialism, that I've seen. I like Melody Sheep. Yeah, as it sounds. Well, not sounds, but you know, as it's spelled. Look it up. Watch the, what is it name? A time lapse? No, a time lapse of the universes up until now. There's a video, something about the future of the universe. It's probably one of the best videos on YouTube. Just period. Just one of the best videos. Absolutely stunning there. But yeah, I finished I rediscovered that channel. I seen the videos of it before, and somewhere I rediscovered it recently. And Taskmaster is the third subject. So, the reason why I watched Hamilton is because one of our friends has seen it before and enjoys it, wanted to share it. And what else? Yeah, and we made a deal that we watched, well, me and Mcons were with her. So me and Mcons watch Hamilton, and she watches Taskmaster with us. And in theory today we should watch it. Last time I streamed, in theory we were going to, but we didn't. It sounds like a good deal. Yeah, we would absolutely love if we got another one of our friends into Taskmaster. Well, the first of our, because me and Amcons were into Taskmaster independently of each other, if I recall. I'm unlikely. I'm unlikely to PB here, but I'll just play because I need something to talk about. No, something in the background while I talk about things. So yeah. I hope. Well, I hope she's not here listening, but I can tell you that it feels very one-sided, the enthusiasm. Like, I was kind of excited to watch Hamilton because I've heard, you know, great stories about it. And I definitely don't regret it. I have a feeling my friend is less forthcoming when it comes to Taskmaster. But you know, we just gotta get that one hook in, and then it's over for her. But yeah, and what we'll do is watch. Maybe it's not her style. Well, that's the thing. Like Taskmaster feels. It feels it's irrelevant of style. Well, Taskmaster British. Like, definitely. Like, other Taskmaster versions, as like, first the thing that comes to mind is the American one. It just, in my opinion, it's not good, but maybe if Americans like the type of humor that was in that. But I feel that, yeah, it's, I don't know, is it quintessentially British humor? I don't know. It definitely has some, like, you know, British humor vibes to it, but I think it can be enjoyed whatever. However, New Zealand is good. Yeah, because New Zealand is good because it's probably the one that is closest to the British one. It's probably the one closest to the British Taskmaster. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to watch. But maybe I'll sit down and watch New Zealand with them cons. Like, we had the idea, but we didn't. I said about this before, but the reason why I'm kind of not interested in New Zealand is because the Taskmaster of New Zealand, well, the character of the Taskmaster, normally played by Greg Davies in the British, but you know, I can't remember what the New Zealand guy name is. Maybe it's just the first few episodes, but I didn't get a good vibe from the Taskmaster. He just felt like in the first 2 or 3 episodes that I watched, he thinks that his job there is just to give out points. It's not to be a comedian or, you know, he just gives points, which, you know. I'm not opposed to a different dynamic between the host. I'm not opposed to a different dynamic between the host and the assistant. Or, well, the Taskmaster and the Taskmaster's assistant. I am kind of opposed to a different dynamic between the Taskmaster and the contestants. That dynamic, I feel it has to be bantery, quippy, like back and forth, and, you know, other similar adjectives. It's less banter between them, but the candidates are better. And yeah, of course, it's arguable that. Although, of course, maybe now that they knew New Zealand when it started, it knew that Taskmaster is, you know, a big thing. So maybe they went like guns blazing with the contestants in the first seasons. I don't know. I don't know a single one of them. That's also kind of another thing why I might not be going into New Zealand that well. Because I know none of the contestants from anything. Like, the British contestants, I already knew. There's been 1 or 2 seasons where I know no one. So, yeah. It's comedy, in my opinion. He's never actually mean. Like, if you know how it actually goes behind the scenes, yeah. Like, that's it. Like, maybe you could say, maybe it's better to say that the Taskmaster is very mean to the Taskmaster assistant. But Greg is, you know, they're, in real life, everyone's just lovely jubbly between them. So in theory, I have 80 pace. I just need to get a run that has all the good stuff. But I think I think it's a good thing, the dynamic between the Taskmaster and Taskmaster assistant. Maybe you could say that let's say they are jokes, like the what Alex does is not really funny or anything, because it's like I don't know, is it dry humor or something? I don't know what kind of humor, what Alex, like, cringe. No, I don't think it's cringy. It's hello Sato. Yeah, cool looking map. I hope that's a pun. I hope that's a pun, because in reality this is the coolest looking map. It is, like, I'm now kind of starting to figure out. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, how? Like, I'm starting to figure out how they did the cell shading, but yeah, this is just look at this. It's amazing. It's amazing that what they did. I don't like, this looks kind of weird. The comic book effects look like, this is by HTMH. Satel, if you don't know, HTMH is the best. The skull? Where is the skull? If you don't know, HTMH is the best scenery mapper. There's no contestation. Oh yeah, the skull is there. So, if I had to say how this cell shading works, is that around there's, you know, the object, and around it there is a black, like a slightly larger black border, or like a shell, a black shell. And what they've somehow done, I don't know how, but they somehow did it that like, if you're looking at it straight on or at an angle, it doesn't show the black. Oh no, I get it. I figured it out. Ah, okay. Oh, that is genius. That is genius. So what they did is they made a black shell around the object and only made the inside of the object, the black inside of the shell, opaque. They only made the inside black and the outside is see-through. So depending on what angle you're... Oh, that is genius. I don't know how easy it is to do, but hands up, genius. Skyish map, yeah, the... what was its name? It's not a Pontia. Pontia is a Puntia, whatever it's called, pronounced. It's another HTMH map. What was its name? But yeah, I remembered the No Man's Sky map. But yeah. The normals, yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, from my brief, well, like not extensive work into Blender modeling for Trackmania, I guess, yeah, that's how it works. I remember now. I had some issues with normals when I was creating Speed Highway. Way too wide, unfortunately. I had offer time pace. Map 15, nice. That's the dirt map. Yeah, nice. Apparently, like, my best time is, I think, on 24. Ah, nope. It's Trackmania crash. Okay, I'll go for offer mill because I don't have anywhere to be really. Yeah, I have the homework, but I think it's one task and it'll only take like maximum 10 minutes. What I really struggle with my programming is how the string manipulation functions work. Because I tried to apply one, but it didn't work because I was applying it to a string array instead of a string, and it confused me. But yeah, I'll go for... I can get 80. Opium. Latvia, I am first by a lot. But yeah, so yeah, it does have... It's actually, like, comic-inspired. Because it has, like you see here, that's a comic book panel. Also looks good. So... Is this a reference to a comic book or something? Agriller. Or agriller. In my mind, I pronounce it as if it was a French word. And I think it is. I remember seeing the accents on the E's in like the trailer or something. But, well, Trackmania doesn't support that, unfortunately. So... yeah. I'll also, like, just take any PB I can. Man, my PB has such a good end. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with that. So I need to make an extra time gain before it. If I want the AT. Oh, this won't work. Yeah, snow. Yeah, I hope my friend will like Taskmaster. We are going to show her Yeah, we're going to show her episode season 2, episode 1. It has like some of the most iconic moments from Taskmaster, so we're going with that. And I asked Taskmaster Reddit. That was the most recommended episode, so yeah. That's why we picked it. And then on Thursday, I thought it was Wednesday, but I guess it's Thursday. If she doesn't hate it, we'll try and show her the newest episode. Yeah, she like thankfully Taskmaster in general is you can jump into it whenever. You don't have to have seen the previous 14 seasons. The only unfortunate time is if you somehow, if you start watching an episode that mentions or features a previous contestant, especially it's bad if it features and calls out a previous winner. Or if you somehow start watching with Champion of Champions, which is all previous winners. Sometimes it's not it's of course not the most important thing who wins Taskmaster, but it's like especially Series 9 is definitely the one that is most exciting in terms of who will win, because spoilers, Ed Gamble and Rose Metafayer, I think their difference was 1 point. I think Ed Gamble won with 1 point. So, and I think it was kind of intense. Although, Series 9, can't remember. The first time I watched it was so long ago. Like, I was thinking about how did I get into Taskmaster? I've heard about it before. I've heard about it before with some like YouTubers or something, with just like talking and mention Taskmaster. Then I think a compilation popped up in my YouTube feed. Started watching that, then I watched basically all the compilations. Or was it? And then I think I started with Series 7. Or was it? No, I think, okay, what I think is the course of events is I watched a bunch of British panel shows, which I don't know how to explain what they are, but just people sitting down, well, usually comedians sitting down and just like being comedic, you know. And there, I discovered James Acaster. I really liked him from those. And then I think the compilation James Acaster's best moments on Taskmaster popped up. I watched that and I got hooked. Then I think I watched Series 7, which is his season. Well, the season he's on. Yeah, and then I think after Season 7 I went straight back to Season 1 and rewatched all of it. Ah, bad end. Damn it. I also, well, not doc. It's not a doc. Yeah, it's a video. Yeah, I also saw that. I've also seen that video. That video so far is my only experience of the US Taskmaster. Americans and their comedy. Yeah, Pepe laugh. I guess on Friday, yeah, for Fan Friday, I could do like a Taskmaster segment. Thursdays would be appropriate, because then I could also do the alliteration Taskmaster Thursdays, TT. Huh? But I don't know, what is there to talk about? The tasks, the episode. I can just tell you, I like the episode, I liked that task and whatnot. Of course, unfortunately, I'll have to be reminded of the tasks, because sometimes they just, well, not sometimes, they often just slip my mind. Like, what exactly did the contestants do? Oh yeah, I remember you had some sort of injury. Now you can go back, climb your way to the top, you know. Have that grind mindset, or you know, whatever it is those people say. Like what was, there's some name to them. It's not alphas. Well, people who consider them alphas, themselves alphas. Mm-hmm. Oh, I only just noticed I barely beat Roy. But I can get 80. I'll go for max until 10. Well, so another 14 minutes. Because then I definitely need to get going and finish my homework and maybe start the next one. So I need to go tight there. For an average dude. Same. Dude. Hey, dude. So am I still? Yep. This is unlikely to be AT. Maybe best case scenario EB. Nah, bad line. Oh, that is such a hard end. I'm really struggling with the end right now. For some reason. Start is also... I have a strong suspicion that this map flowed so much better in the last patch. Like, the 360 must have been so much nicer in the old patch. I didn't slide long enough. I'm also not doing the action key start anymore, because... well, this start, it just doesn't save that much. Some other starts it saves. So, well... noticeable amounts. I'm thinking, I'm still thinking, is this inspired by some specific comic? Because it, you know, the comic book text, that comic book effects. Wampus 5? Unlikely. I'm not, like, I've yet to do a trial RPG map, so... like, I also have, I don't know, many, like, weird mechanics. I'd have to watch how to do every part to actually be able to finish Wampus, a Wampus map, not just 5. Also, like, Trust me, I don't want to do 7 hours of stream for basically no reason. I'm definitely not motivated that much. Like I don't know if I would enjoy Wampus or like any RPG or trial map. So okay, this has the potential to AT depending on this turn. Okay, it's good. No! I did a mini release and it screwed me. Ah, that would have been AT. Just barely, actually. Just teasing. Ah, yeah. Maybe I'll make a channel point redemption for 1,000,000 points. I play an RP, a trial map. Unfortunately, Dank 69 no longer works. But I guess Wampus. Or is Wampus considered, like, in general, the best RP trial maps there are? In 30k, so you need to start cracking those points up, Orville. Tier 3 sub gets you more points. What else? Watching a lot more. I think gifting subs and bits like once a month gives you points. Something, you know. It's practically play to win, Orville, so, you know, hope your wallet is prepared. Well, okay, if you have 30,000 points, like I also don't do gambles or like predictions often, so that's how kind of people get massive amount of points. Well, that's how people get absolutely massive amount of points. Like high amount of points you can just get by watching. Shut closed. Then my doors to a Wampus map are shut closed as well. Figures, you know. Okay. Nah, this is not AT. It's not AT. I had a slow end. Fuck. Ah, shit. I had a very slow end. Like minus, like 13 speed less. I lost 0.2 there. But I also had a shaky ice slide before. Oh, that is why I had a slow end. But okay, only 0.15 to go until AT. I'm surprised no one has... Maybe someone has thought of doing cell shading before in Trackmania. I don't... Maybe they have, but they've never made a whole map that has cell shading, because you have to like go through every item and add the block. Then maybe that's not hard. Like I'm thinking how to do it in Blender would be take the block, copy it, scale it up a bit, maybe like, I don't know, 5%. 5 to 10% probably. Color it all black. And then I think there's just a button to invert normals. So, but then again, you know, this seems to have a lot of custom items, so you know it would take a while, I guess. But you also have to like scale it up by the center of the item. Yeah. I guess it's not hard, it's more time intensive. Or, you know, it's also, or maybe someone seriously has never thought of doing cell shading in Trackmania. Would be weird, because it looks stunning. I do hope this continues. What I would literally, like, whoever makes this map, I would literally give them all my money. Borderlands in Trackmania. Or maybe that's what I need to do. Take a pause to my Sonic project and make a Borderlands map. Nah, I can't take that start. You know, less than me, I don't know much either way. I'm guessing from what my past what I've done before. That I think that's roughly how you do cell shading in Trackmania. Well, because the thing is, it's not true cell shading. Cell shading in reality does, well, in other games doesn't do that, because like in other games I can go, you see, I can go in between the item and shade, I guess. Well, you know, normal games that doesn't work like that. But, you know, it works. It just works, so why complain about it? Though, now I'm thinking, like, okay, Borderlands. I'd have to do so much custom scenery. And I also don't know what kind of track it would be. Well, Borderlands has one, well... Okay, Borderlands 1 has some some like long driving parts that could be made into racetracks, but I don't think they're good. 2 has one raceway, if I recall, and it would fit if it's dirt, but I don't know if it would be, if straight up a straight up port of it would be good. I do wonder if you can... I do wonder if you can import Borderlands level straight into Blender. But maybe you can, but it would probably not work because, well, when me and Nemcons tested it out with Sonic, like one of the simplest Sonic levels, we could not get it to a straight up import of it. So yeah, straight up imports are unlikely to work unless it's unless it's like an older game, like maybe you've seen, like, there are like Mario Kart levels that have, like, old Mario Kart 64 or something. Those levels have been recreated, or like, you know, just the Mario 64, Super Mario 64, the entire game. But yeah, that has the privilege of having low object quality, well, you know, it's very jaggedy, not a lot of polygons. I'm assuming this map, it is like 5.9999 megabytes. Almost said giga. Because I do wonder what size this map is. Because 6 megabytes is the limit for a map that can be put on a server. You can make bigger maps, but you can't put them on server. So I'm assuming this is very close to those 6 megabytes. I had a shaky slide there. Come on. I spent already so long on this map. I want the AT. Okay, faster start than PB. And I can save the rest of the time in the end here. Hopefully. Yeah, I have more exit speed and small PB, of course. So I really need to get what my like previous PB had, which was the amazing end. Ah, slid out. Come on. 0.13 only. But I think I might have lost like 0.1 by not getting a straight exit out of after the reactor boost slide. I think I might have lost a fair chunk of time there. But that slide itself was pretty good in my opinion. Just the exit wasn't. I don't know. I'm still thinking. Yeah, well, how many times I've said this, but I'm still thinking: is this inspired by anything? And currently, the only thing that comes to mind when it, like, in terms of comic book, but well, I don't have my hands to put up. In quotation marks, comic book Vikings is Vinland Saga. It's an anime manga, not a comic book, but no, maybe this is? I've seen very brief glimpses of it. Maybe? What else? What else? Egrilair. Maybe that's just some place in Norway or, you know, just Scandinavia. That's maybe an actual place, and for some reason they decided to put a comic book effect on it. I don't know. But it does look good either way. Thank God the small rocks everywhere are not actually collidable. Oh my God, if they were. Like, the lines you'd had to take would be so bad. Ah, shit, released. Man, my hand is starting to hurt. Come on, I have 20 minutes to get this AT. I think also my hand can roughly last another 20 minutes. Okay, there I overspun. So it's also like about how much you spin with after the ice slide. I think my playlist is repeating. Let's reset it. Wrong screen. I like that now. In Satisfactory, I'm actually starting to build things or do things that aren't exploration. Although I am kind of doing things that would benefit exploring. But yeah, I haven't done much in a while. I've built a high-speed connector, production line. I've built yeah, you see 415. Yeah, I lost time, but bad because bad slide exit, but I had more speed. So unfortunately, my PB has an even better start, but just the end is not there. So I need to start like this. Ah, of course, just barely touched the rock there. Thanks, but yeah. Back to Satisfactory. Made high-speed connector factory. I've upgraded our... Well, for some reason, we didn't have a lot of cable production. I have no idea how did we even have enough cables to support what we had at the time. And we weren't using, like, we were storing them up and using them for automated wiring, or whatever it's called. Like, I checked the production lines. We should not have had enough cables. Somehow they did, but I tripled our cable production. And I don't think it's still enough, unfortunately. Ooh, good start. That's a really good start turn where I didn't even need to tighten my slide. Maybe that's the, like, perfect start. Yeah, Satisfactory. The game that I've done on Variety Wednesdays. Yeah, I play it like a few times. From time to time. Yeah, they had that, a crystal oscillator factory, cable production, Caterium production, and just expanded and created new, but I haven't done anything drastic. Like, me and MCONT just keep disagreeing about how things should be done. Like, he just wants to go somewhere far from the base, make a production line just for, like, you know, he wants to, well, currently he wants to go off in the distance and create a separate computer production line. You can't have two bases. I don't think you can. Can you? Well, either way, like, he basically has his separate things. He does things separately in those other places already, so... Yeah, if I didn't grab that, this snow would have been good. But what was it saying? So yeah, we disagree. He wants to, like, go off into the distance to make a computer factory. I just want to use the resources we already have near the base. Or that we're already gathering. And make the computer line from those. Amcons, is he here? I don't know. You can check on Discord if he's playing anything. Well, he's not. Maybe he is modding, maybe not. Okay, time is really running out for this AT. I'll probably play it off stream to just get it. If I don't now. It still could. It could have. You have no clue about what? If Amcons is here? Well, I don't either. Ah, come on. That's... What? That reactor slide. Scars are why. Nope. If I have to do a lot of braking after the 360 to get a good turn, that's not a good 360. Better exit speed. Yeah, just the line is way too wide. You want to go tight. But the fact that I'm only 0.7 away from world record. And this map is tight. But I guess it's because the new ice physics that not many have maxed the ice new ice physics skill. And yeah. And of course, some people like Mecha and Medicine still are good. Still probably the best ice players. I think like Mecha is definitely first, the best ice player. Who is second? Medicine, Elcon. Who else was in the picture when it comes to ice players? Anyone like other than Medicine and Elcon? Bad than 360. Like there are a lot of people that are really good. Are any of them contending top 5? I don't know. I for certain I'm not contending top 5. I could maybe say I'm top 100 ice, maybe. And if you like get me on a good day, maybe top 50. But yeah, I'd say consistently I'm probably top 200. Yeah, top 200 ice. There, I slid too early. And 15 minutes go. Okay, more speed. Maybe I need to go to this wide line. I think I did in my previous BB. Oh, nah, no, here I overslid. Would this have been it? I had the even slower end. Oh man, it's like you have to be so lucky with the previous transitions on the ice to get the perfect end that you can just slide in and go. Like my one PP had that perfect end, and now I'm just struggling to replicate it. I should be able to. So it all turned out, I was thinking this could be a 1 hour stream. This will be over 2 hours. In the end, I think. Yeah, it started a bit before of day. Fuck 360s. I wish they were just even slower now, though. Although, yeah, then this map would be a bit more annoying, because doing the no 360 line was weird. You had to do so much releasing. But it kind of worked. Ah, nope. Did not tighten the turn and like I should have tightened brake tapped a bit more in the end. Nope. Man. You seriously gonna tell me it's like I'm gonna play this map for like an hour and I don't have AT, even though I'm so close. I hate that I also got the great end in rounds, not time attack. Oh, hunting, I meant. Maybe. Unlikely. Like, see, this is the fucking end I'm trying to get. Where you just go straight into the next ice slide. Okay, I still lost time in the end somehow. That's what I'm going for. It's hard. It's really hard. Nope. Too early slide. Come on. Ah, fuck. Nope. Ah, nope. Nope. And there I needed to be further to the left. To go straight into the next slide. I need to be ahead of, like, or equal with PB, and then just get that end. And only then I can get the 80. Like, I can save a bit to the my PB at the start, but it's hard. Kind of, yeah. PB has a pretty solid start. Yeah. Like, you want... The 360 line you want is, like, the most speed this direction, so you kind of want the most diagonal line. So you would have the most speed on landing. And also you would get a tight line, which is, you know, good. But if it's possible, I don't know. Well, it's hard. Either way. Well, there, I'm just too far to the left. But yeah, BB has, like, Ghost Sight, and then some fairly diagonal. Well, the lines that I'm currently doing just don't come close to that. Like, here. See, that was a good line, but I didn't spin enough. It was very diagonal. You could almost already feel that I had more exit speed than other lines that I've been doing. Nope. Wasn't concentrating. Lost focus. Could have been a good start. And here I just didn't drill. I had the opportunity to go to a diagonal line, but I just didn't. Because that's like the hard part about 360s, is that you can be going in one way, but when you start the 360, the line is going to change slightly. Also, just 360s suck. So, yeah. Whoever invented that Ice 360, or, like, discovered it, I guess is more correct. Who did it? Who did discover it? So I think, like, Ice, it took, like, a while for the Ice skill of the community to develop so much to discover a 360. Maybe people had discovered it early. Yeah. Like, the jump starts too early, or I'm just, like, trying to do the 360 ice break too late. More speed, but nope. That was the song. Ah, Racing League. And I haven't seen Shadow in a long time. Red Shadow. I'm sad that there's some people who, like, were very frequent viewers of my stream. Just, I don't know, where have they gone? Like, Jeremy, Red Shadow. Well, SRK I know is still around at least, but I guess now that I'm no longer a new viewer. Zulus used to watch me every day, but I guess he's busy. I know he has a family and, you know, things. Who else has been? Who used to be frequent viewers? Oh no. Oh, I completely forgot that. Between the streams, Manyake 1985 followed. Thank you. That was from when I raided Nina. He followed from that. So that's nice. No, Snow. Like, I'm willing to tighten the slide, but I do not want to release. Oh, of course I slide out. You're kidding. Fuck off. Nope. Nope, wait. No, that's too tight. Nope. Yeah, you can see. That would have been it. But yeah, it was a good end. Unfortunately, I slid out for some reason. Like, how much does a good end actually gain me? Like, I think I was equal going into the previous checkpoints. No. Nope. Needed more speed when, like, I just needed to slide further after landing in the 360. No! Come on. To you. The beer's got to live in there. Wait, 26%. Let's plug it in just in case it runs out. Don't. Fuck. Fuck it. Camera dead. Wait. That's it in a bit. And then. There we go. Yeah, okay, technically the time for me, it's time for me to stop it. I just want to keep going. I am so close to getting the AT. Great start. Good. Okay, I'm ahead of PB up until here, which is not a common occurrence. Come on, please. Yes, let's go. I told you I'm so close. Yes, let's go, AT. Man, that was tough. A really tough AT to get. I have a suspicion the AT is driven on old patch. Well, technically, there's been time since the new one, so maybe it is on the new one. But I don't know. The map definitely, like, was finished before the new patch. I think. Yeah. Ah, yes. The end was good. The end was good. You just need to hold the slide and get as much exit speed into here. Let's go. And 10th in the world. Oh, you actually wasn't finished. Alright. Hello, Scarzer. Hello. Were you watching me this entire time? You somehow coincidentally turned up on me getting AT. Ah, so interesting. Wasn't finished before, Because in my mind, the trailer released last month, so I can't imagine how... What else could have been? Yeah, but, well... I can tell... Well, as you're here, Scarzer. Well, scenery is good, but that's like more directed to HMH. I will tell you, just... 360 and Ice Reactor, come on, man, come on. But otherwise, it's a pretty good route. One of your better ones. Yeah, now that you're here, my opinion changed. No, like, I did say that, well, I really just do not like 360s, so... And, well, Ice Reactor is always a sketchy choice. I don't know. I was definitely complaining about other things, but I don't know. I can't remember them. I figured most things out, so it's fine. Like, what haven't I figured out? There is, well... Even the inkling of it being kind of here. Yeah, like, yeah, it's technically... Like, okay, it's technically there, but... Well, it is technically there. So, yeah. I don't know anything else about this map. I don't know. Scarzer, can you tell me, was the map... Were the turns calculated before or after the patch? Because... Like, I don't know. Like, some turns feel just a bit awkward with the new patch. Maybe they were a bit, like, better. Both? Oh, some turns were before the new patch, some were after, yeah? I wonder which ones. Because I can't imagine... What? Oh. Oh, right, I remember there's the Easter egg somewhere. It's probably you have to drive everywhere. There is no change? I guess it's just my feeling. Maybe it's a placebo effect where I feel like it's different even though it's not. Yeah, there is... wonder what the secret is on this map. Something definitely to do with this pink thing. Anything else I can see under the map or above it? Whoop, where is it? Oh, what? These black... What the hell are these? This like a... This like a code or something? Holy sh... They're good. They go far. Or is this just like... Let's see, what would they be from the bottom? Oops, nope. No, you can't... Well, okay, wait, my tweaker turns them off, so maybe they are actually visible. If I line them up, that's the question. How do they line up? Like this? Wait, wait, Well, that's too far. Like, the white layer is way too far from the black layer. It maybe is, yeah. Although my... Well, then again, my tweaker does remove it. I do wonder how it's supposed to line up, if it is. Like... Like, I would guess it's this black on white. But they're like too sparse to actually seem to line up to something. I don't know. But yeah, there is some sort of puzzle on this map. I'm guessing you can't just open the map file in create mode and just see what the triggers are. Well, I'm assuming it's... Or would it not work even with creator mode? Like in create, because... Well, if you try and protect it with a password, there's just an easy password crack code already for maps. So yeah, I doubt that that's that. But yeah, there is some sort of skin to get with the puzzle. I don't know what, but yeah. So yeah. Ooh, sorry. Sorry if you heard that. Let's see. So yeah, that's it. Gonna be it for today. Unfortunately, I did not get Division 1 on this. Sag. QR code. Yeah, I had the inkling. Bannable? Really? Like, such a simple thing to do is... Wow, okay. Well, okay. Has anyone ever been banned from cracking passwords? I kind of don't think so. But, I don't know. Maybe I haven't been so long around enough. Well, it's not like you're accessing important information, in theory. Of course, for some reason, some idiot could have their, like, bank details on a map. But, you know. But I don't think, I don't think it should be bannable. It should be reprimandable, of course. You use a regular pass. Oh yeah, okay. No, that's true. If you use a password you usually use, that's bad. But it's, you know, maybe they should just improve the encryption. I guess so. I guess so, yeah. Because, like, I think I've seen the code. It's not, well, of course, I think it's just a standard encryption, well, code cracking algorithm that people use. I don't think it's anything sophisticated, so they should definitely bulk up the protection for the. So yeah, either way, that's gonna be it for today. God Division 2 unfortunately went out 20th or something. Yeah, not good. But I had so good pace. I had some really good rounds in the Cup Day. But yeah, I don't know about the map. It feels weird with all the transitions. But yeah, I will send you over to Sophie. Sophie Ice TM. I'll read you over to Sophie. Send hi to her. She's doing Cup Day or Ice Slide League as well, so you know, there is that. So yeah, today is Tuesday. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow because I've acquired Need for Speed Heat for €3.50, and I kind of want to play it. I really want to have a racing game that I'm playing. I really like those, so maybe I'll be back tomorrow with Need for Speed Heat. Unlikely, but certainly back for Fan Friday. So yeah, and if we'll get XDD Cup finally. SRK did such a debate last week, but that, hey, do you want XDD Cup at the end of the week? And he does nothing. Match. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.